Welcome to a special edition of the Family Fund for Figueroa Family Fund Memorial Tournament for Metro Bowl Peabody, Mass. Paul Graham with Michael Caine. Thank you for supporting this great game of Candlepin bowling. $25 for each bowl today, supporting the Figueroa Family Fund due to a death in the family recently. Over $600 raised alone for the bowlers. We have 22 bowlers bowling today across 8 lanes. Kevin Burns will start in lane 27, and Helene will start on lane 28. Michael Caine keeping score and doing commentating. Michael, good to have you again.
Yeah, it's good to be here, Paul.
3 strings, 5 boxes at a time. They'll bowl in the same lane. Move 1 lane to the right.
Oh, Paul got away from Kevin.
Kevin coming back from an injury, down to a 66 average these days. So the team average is about 297 on overall. We're doing it scratched. The team's based on average, high, middle, low.
This is for the memory of Dan Caron. He was bowling pretty much right up until when he passed away.
Yep.
Last time he bowled was maybe 2 weeks before he passed away. So he was a fighter.
And Kevin Murray after that gutter ball, nice out for an 8. And Helene with a 9. 8 for Kevin, 9 for Helene. We'll put the scores up after each bowler bowls get 5 boxes. Again, this is not your typical match, but this is a Memorial Fund match on Candlepin Bowling Network. Please like, share, subscribe. Nothing like the great game of Candlepin Bowling. It's free on YouTube, no credit card required. Like, share, subscribe. Candlepin Bowling Network. Your home for all things Candlepin Bowling. Candlepin Bowling Network on YouTube. It's free. Here's a lemon drop. $1 for Candlepin for Cancer. Bunch of donations already today. Kevin Burns, 7 the first ball. Good second ball, almost. It does go. A spare. 18 in the ball through 2. How about that?
Nice cut ball right off the wall.
Helene has the post. Lanes 27 and 28 today. Helene, 6. 15 through 2. Just a fun tournament. Not too serious, not too much, a lot of fun, but not too much serious.
No, not too much. We got a big range of bowlers with the average here.
Yeah, between 66 for one, 86 the second lowest bowler, right side by side. And Kevin on the spare got a ball, so 0 in the fill, 18 through 2. But that pace, he's going to bowl a 90 string. 324 over average.
Oh, okay.
Lee gets 3.
Always good when you bowl over your average.
Michael, I've thrown gutter balls and spares in playoffs before. It's embarrassing. The sweaty palms, the ball slips away. Have you ever thrown a gutter ball in the playoffs on the mark?
No, I haven't.
Oh, gee, thanks.
Maybe when I was 8 or 9.
Nice ball for Helene on lane 28. Kevin, good second ball. First ball's been the killer.
It's good.
And this time he gets a 9. So 27 through 3, a 90 pace. That'd be good news for Justin and Rich Coochi bowling together. Helene at 8, 23 through 3. Justin Coochi, Rich Coochi. Kevin Burns on lane 27. Helene on lane 28. Kevin Caples and Tyler Dunn, a walk-in, bowling on lane 28. 4th box, first string. Kevin Burns, struck at Mason's, Leominster.
Oh, that's an ugly lead. Yeah.
Are you playing inside the right side of the head pin?
I think I try the left side. Hope you get something off the wall. No, we won't know.
We get another crack at it.
Though.
Helene on lane 28. Good second ball. She has the 1, 3, and the 9 behind the 3. Kevin Burns, unusual style, 7. 34 through 4. That's a good start, way above his average. Helene, nice shot, 10. 33 through 4. So not your typical pro bowlers today. It's mostly semi-pro, some pro bowlers here. Michael Caine, you were scheduled. What happened?
Well, it's kind of embarrassing. I
have to say then.
I was up in Canada. I slipped on some black ice.
Oh, it happens.
Tried to bowl last night, and I made my elbow worse. So
you bowl for Wakefield.
Bowl for Wakefield.
Friday Night Pro League. Helene 6-10, 7 left. Kevin Burns got the 10 pin. Kevin in the gutter.
Gonna have a big out here.
3-string format. Again, 5 boxes at a time. No points involved, just for fun. Helene has a 6-7. Kevin Burns looking for a big out and a tough one, but he's still above his average at 35-5. Rich Coochi is up now. Helene a 9, 42.5. She's an 80. That was a 9.
I think it was a gutter ball.
Oh, got a ball. Okay, so an 8 officially. Thanks, Michael. My eyes and ears. 41.5 for Helene. 86 average coming in. And here is Kevin Caples on the right and Rich Coochi on the left. It's good to see average bowlers getting their in the streaming era here. Something they can see forever on YouTube.
Well, Kevin is recovering from some sort of heart issue this year. So he's having a nice bounce back. Kevin's a pretty good bowler. 98
right now. Starts off with a 5 middle, 4-7 left. Rich Coochi now bowling the Atlantic Candlepin singles tour. 1-2 in the 8.
And the brother man is a pretty decent bowler. He gets on a hot streak. Watch out.
Oh, look at that shot. Spare. Kevin Caples, a mark to start the match for him. Coochi has spared a match. Rich averaging 112 these days. High single 168. High triple 412. High 5 645. Kevin Caples for Arlington, Mass. Richmond Winter, Mass. Like I said, 98 bowler, 110 during his prime, which is my highest for a year when I bowled.
Is that out of Salem?
Salem, Mass. Candlepin Lanes.
That was a tough house.
It's like my strike. I was pulling out of that house when I got that strike. Limits for cash on Channel 7. Both on spares. 4 for Kevin, 14 through 1 in the first of 3. Rich Coochi 5, 15 through 1. Caples, good second ball. At least at the corner post. No, not anymore. Just a 7 now. Coochi try to go 3 into 2. Got 2. The 2 to the left, the 6-10 to the right. This is the Figueroa Family Fun Memorial Match. Metro Bowl, Peabody, Mass. Brian Patten, our right, just to a strike on lane 29. Kevin Caples a 9, 23 through 2 in the first of 3. Rich Coochi an 8, 23 through 2. 23 through 2 for Kevin Caples. This holiday season, all season long, please consider Candlepin gift cards. Help support your local bowling centers. Gets friends and family great in this great game of Candlepin bowling. A great way to do it, Candlepin gift cards. Check your local bowling centers for specials and lane availability. Candlepin gift cards this holiday season and all year round. Great Yankee swap gift, great stocking stuffer as well. They fit the Keystone Giving, Candlepin gift cards. Brian, brother Kevin Caples gets 3 in that first ball. Rich Coochi 7. So Michael Kane, tell us the story how you got started in bowling.
Oh my goodness. My father got me into bowling. It would do the 2-hand job when you're 5 years old, and it's been bowling ever since.
Good try by Kevin. Leads up the 3-pin. Coochi trying to get 2 into 1. Missed it. Continue, Michael.
So I used to bowl in the haunt. I didn't know if you knew there was...
One way in, one way out.
Yeah, one way in. Well, unless you got a boat.
The coyotes are blocking you right now, right?
Yeah, the coyotes got to watch out because they're going to get shot.
Too bad.
It is too bad, but...
As long as it's not Wile E. Coyote.
No, not Wiley. Wiley's too smart for that.
All right. We're waiting for a ball to come back. No, ready to go now? First string here at Metro Bowl. 10 for Kevin Caples. 33 through 3. Rich Coochi an 8. 31 through 3. Caples, head pin, is a check mark, the 5 to the right, 2, 4, 7 left. Rich Coochi, Goes left. He's got the 4 horsemen plus the 7-8. What's your high single, Michael, for the viewers that don't know you?
My high is a 183 in this house.
Caples. Oh, good try. Oh, he did get it to go on the delay. Second spare of the string. 43 in a ball through 4 here in the first. Coochi's open. And Rich chops out 1 for an 8, 39 through 4, including a spare 5 in the first. Kevin Caples on a roll. 98 average, 110 career high for a season. 67 years old. High single 166, high triple 413. Bowling since 2005. Late bloomer. He's got 6. He's got a triangle plus the 7. 6 in the spare. 49 through 4 here in the first of 3. Rich Coochi 1-3, and the wood's coming back for the 7, but it holds up. Caples open this time. Strong half. Well above his average. Coochi chops out 1. That's the 1 and the 7.
Yeah, Coochi's trying to find his ball today. A little off.
Tends to be a faster house, but you never know any given day. 8 for Kevin Caples, a 57 half. Coochi a 9, 48 half. Third bowlers, this group of 3. Justin Coochi, Tyler Dunn, a walk-in, lane 28. Here's we have so far, first of 3 strings. Kevin Burns, Rich Coochi, Helene, and Kevin Caples. Tyler Dunn, in Peabody Mass his whole life. 4 horsemen plus the 5. Justin Coochi behind the foul line. 2, 4, and the 10. Dunn, 1, 6, and 10 left up. Good try. He's had trouble staying behind the line, so working on that. He's done better of late. I tease him all the time.
Yeah, well, it is a rule of the game. So.
That's his, I call him Justin Foul Line Coochi. He gets mad at me, all in good fun. Tyler Dunn, a 9. Justin Coochi, a 9 to start. So Justin's averaging 117 in the league here, Metro Bowl. Tyler's a 107 league bowler, high average of 110 for a career, with a high single of 154, high triple of 398, and a high 5 of 595. Bowls here at Metro Bowl, Peabody, Mass.
Well, I understand Justin's also bowling out of Sunnyside.
Yep.
I don't know what his average is there. But.
Tyler, nice ball for a strike, 9. 10 pin left of a great piece of wood. This should be a layup.
It should be, but
Coochi off
still got to go after it.
Going to break the 1, 3, and the 6. Tyler
all over it.
Right on it. 19 the ball through 2 of that spare. Coochi, he got a spare. 19 the ball through 2, first of 3 strings. Justin from Alden, Mass, originally East Boston, Mass. High single 167, high triple 402, high 5 625. Sporting 2.7 pound over rubber bowling balls. Tyler Dunn on the bonus. Nice ball, 8, 9, 10, strike on spare, wow! 29 through 2, 39 plus 2 through 3, what a start. Coochi on the spare steals 8. Got the wobbling 8 and 10, 27 through 2. How about Tyler Dunn? First time covering him. Bowling for just 10 years. Not a bad average.
You know, Tyler has bowled on Friday night as a sub, so he's capable.
His high 10 is 11-10. Right in line with his 110 career high average for a season. Coochi with the 8-10, and that's in the gutter. That won't count.
I think I would have went after the 8.
I would too. And he gets a 9, 36 through 3. How about Tyler Dunn? What a start. A 9, a spare, and a strike. It's good to cover all bowlers. You get to see people you don't know. Some people have a love affair with pro bowlers. You got to cover them all.
Exactly.
This is their time to shine. It can spur them on to do bigger things.
I do know the majority of the bowlers here, but there are a few I don't know or recognize.
Tyler Dunn working a strike, 5 in that first ball. Kevin. How would you 9 watch? 6 on the strike field for Tyler Dunn. 45 through 3 in the first of 3. Just to look at the 1, 6 to the right, 7 left. This would be something. Missed everything.
It was close. Good effort.
Third box is 9. 9 for Tyler. 54 through 4. And Justin Coochi in 8. That should be 44 through 4. Back to the top of the order after this. The ball in the same lane. Shift 1 lane to the right after each string. Figueroa Family Fun Memorial Match here at Metro Bowl, Peabody, Mass. Over $600 raised for the Figueroa family. 23 bowlers overall now. Tyler steals a bunch. He's got the 7-10 corner post. Interesting one here. Michael, how you playing this shot? How do you get that? Oh, now it's going away. Wow.
Hey, give it a ride.
Red line's in the gutter, so you got to go a little left of that red
A
line.
little left of it.
Just with the 4-2 split. Tyler down on lane 28. Can he do it? Oh, he got it! What a shot for a spare! Wow! 3 marks and a half. 64 plus 1. Outstanding. Coochi's open.
I understand that this is one of Dave Chesterco's favorite weeks.
Coochi with a 6. 50 half. Even up through 5. Hologram Michael Kane on Candlepin Bowling Network. Please like, share, subscribe. No credit card required. Candlepin Bowling Network, your home for all things Candlepin Bowling. Candlepin Bowling Network, free on YouTube. Tyler Dunn. Terrific start, 64 on a ball. And back to the top of the order, Helene on the right. All right, you want to try pronouncing her name?
No.
I worked it last night for a few minutes. Sychanparkhone. If I'm not right, I'm close. When you get like Paul Green, you're spoiled. Or Michael Caine.
I won't even try to.
We'll just call it Helene. Nice ball off to the left. 1-8, 6-10. Kevin Burns had a 35 half. Gets 1 there. Helene had a 41 half. And she sails left. She got the 8 pin. That's the 1, 6, and 10 remaining. Kevin Burns has a bundle of 6. So here's Helene's last name. She gets a 7. Try that one. Kevin Burns an 8. 43 through 6. Helene a 7. 48 through 6. All right, folks, try to pronounce that one. That's a tough one. 7th box, first string of 3.
Keep it going, Rich.
Helene in the gutter. Her high single is 128 from Lynn, Massachusetts. Kevin Burns, good second ball. 3-9 the 10. Helene goes left, gets 3. Helene's 57 years old. She gets a 4. 52 through 7. 7 for Kevin Burns. 50 through 7. Again, he's only bowling 66 right now. 75 when he's healthy. 79 is season best. So he's on track for his average. Dealing with a bad injury last year, working his way back. Helene, nice bid there. That's the 1 and 2. Kevin in the gutter again.
Tough to come back from an injury.
He went 50 over. Got a 90 average.
Wow.
Well, I don't know.
Oh, Helene, good try. How'd that not go?
I don't know how that 8-pin didn't go.
There's a good ball by Kevin Burns. Nice ball, 8. That's the 9 and 10. Wood to help. Helene got it. Nice pinning. A 10 block, 62 through 8. Need a mark for average. Kevin Burns got it. That's a 10. 60 through 8. How about this one? Kevin Burke's team. Richard Lerman, a new bowler, 90 average, just threw a 140. 50 pins over his average. A 140. Good for Richard Lerman. Good for him. A 140. Wow. That is amazing. This is why you got to cover the bowlers, all groups. That is beyond pro bowling average.
Any pro bowler would be happy with that score.
Pro bowlers never satisfied with their scores, right?
Well, you always feel you can do better.
Yeah. Helene leads up the head pin. 9th box first string. And she gets a 9. 71 through 9. Michael Kane, great job keeping score and commentating. Kevin Burns, head pin, gets a 7. So he's over his average already with a box to go. 67 through 9. Justin Coochi under his average his first 5.
What?
Justin's under his average first 5. Oh, he'll finish up strong.
Still early.
Helene off to the right. It's 3. People are doing lemon drops already today. Kevin, that quirky style in the gutter.
Yeah, his ball seems to tail right after he lets go.
Helene, good second ball. Got the head pin, grazed it. 3 to the right, 8 to the left. Kevin in the gutter again. And you have to reset, Kevin, reset. You can reset in the second ball. If both balls go in the gutter, the first 2 balls. Helene a 9, 80 first string. So should we go to lane 29 next? We're covering 27, 28 today. The second and third ball is red hot. Kevin Caples, 98 bowler, 57 first string. And Tyler Dunn, a 107 bowler, 64 on a ball. Kevin Burns with a 0 box ends at 67, 1 pin above his average. That's a good thing about a low average. You can afford one of those, right?
Exactly.
One of those mulligans.
That's why they call it an average, right?
Yep. So Kevin Caples, 57.5. Next, Rich Coochi, 48.5. Kevin a spare 4 and a spare 6. Rich Coochi a spare 5. Kevin head pin, 3-1 split. Good wood there. 2-4-7 and a 10. Rich Coochi off to the right. Got a bunch. Look at the 1, 2, and the 8 behind the 2.
You got a good break there. I like that wood, how it's set up for Kevin.
Looks good. Oh, I thought he had it. It does go in the delay. Wow. Some slow moving spares. 67 the ball through 6. Coochi's open. Average scores for the 3 teams are 297 combined. We got a both at 90 average of the 140 already. Rich Coochi a 9. 57 through 6. He's dealing with a back injury also.
Oh, he is? Yeah. I didn't know that.
He's doing a little better today. Wasn't sure he's going to bowl, but he's here now. And it's all about the family fun. You know, everyone wants to do good, everybody wants to win. It's a fun tournament.
Yeah. Well, you always play to win. Otherwise, why play? You know? Winning isn't everything.
Kevin Caples on the spare. Gets 3. 70 through 6. Coochi corner post 710. We'll try to get Angel Figueroa Sr. here to talk to us also. Kevin leads up the 2 and a 5. Coochi. Picks up 1. And Kevin Caples an 8 that time. 78 through 7. Angel. Rich Coochi at 10. 67 through 7. Let's talk to Angel Figueroa Senior. Angel, over $600 raised today for your family. Tell the viewers about the situation. Justin Coochi came up with the idea. Your thoughts on today's match and how much you've got so far.
How you doing? My name's Angel, and I thank everybody for coming here. Justin Coochi is a good friend of my son. He's a good guy.
Angel Jr., the Hurricane.
Yes, sir, the Hurricane.
So, how much you made? Over $600 so far, right?
Yeah, over $600 right now so far. We're doing pretty good, and everybody's bowling pretty good, pretty decent. We're having a good time.
And we're keeping Justin on the foul line, too.
Oh, yeah, you got to keep him out. You got to keep him out. Keep an eye on him.
All right, thanks, Angel.
Thank you.
Okay, back to live action. Michael King, what's going on here?
Well, we got Rich with the money ball here, the 1-7-10 with Wood, and then they're on their third ball.
Is Justin Coochi paying out if he makes this with Wood?
I guess so.
Have you made the 1-7-10, I'm sure, many times before, right?
I actually hit it at the King of the River once for the jackpot.
How much was that? In Riverwalk?
Yeah, I think it was about $120 or so.
On the low end. That's like being on Candlepin for catch. There's a low jackpot.
Yeah, right.
Someone $7,000, I was $1,220. 8 for Rich Coochi, 75 through 8. 10 for Kevin Caples, 88 through 8. So their team is doing really well today, so far. Team Coochi underperforming so far. Kevin Burns, the only one over average so far. By 1 pin. Kevin Caples, 9. Just the 7 pin left up. High piece of wood. Coochi on lane 27. It's 3. Now, a high piece of wood, are you playing the red line? You going?
You got to go right at it, yeah. Because if you hit the right side, you could flip it off the wall.
There you go. He heard you, Mike. Is he mic'd up? You got a Bluetooth headset on him?
Yes.
98 in the ball through 9. Kevin, great string. Already his average. 4 spares in the string. Coochi center triangle. Picks it up. That's for a 10. 85 through 9. So he's double strike here. His 112 average.
Well, let me point out here at Metro Bowl, we have a house bowler, Mike Terrio. His nickname is Mongo. Any triangle, we call it a Mongo because
That's right. I've heard that. Yeah.
he has trouble with that leave because sometimes you can hit the object pin and only get 1 or 2 out of it.
Kevin on the
There's a
spare,
nice
9. 107 through 9 here in the first of 3. Rich Coochi off to the right. He's got a post.
It just happens Mongo is practicing over here, having some fun with some other house bowlers.
Caples missed it right. Gets a kick out of that one. Coochi missed everything. And Kevin Caples, a Paul Grant special, missed the second shot, make the third for a 10. 117. How about that? For the 98 league bowler. Rich Coochi, an 8. Disappointing 93 first string. 19 under his average. $5 to go in the first of 3. Tyler Dunn on a spare on lane 28. 64 in a ball. Justin Coochi, 50 and 5. There's some great bowling today already. Richard Lerner. 90 average, a 140 first string already. That is exciting to hear. Tyler Dunn, a perfect shot, a spread eagle plus the 9. 3 in the fill, 67.5. Coochi, a strike. His second mark of the match, 60 plus 2 through 6. Tyler object pin has the 4 to the left, the 3, 6, 10 to the right. Trying to work out of it. Gets 2 for an 8. 75 through 6. Spare strike, 6 fill in the second and third box also.
Well, at least he made the 3 fill count with the 8 box.
Yeah, I know. Every time I get like a spare 2 half twister and 8, I feel like a racing and put 2 10s down.
Yeah, exactly.
Can we change that rule?
Yeah.
Can we call the NBA or ICB, what do we call it? ICB? We just changed the rule. Head pin. Coochi with double bang! Double strike! Wow! 80 plus bonus balls. Two 5 in the middle, 7-10 post. Another pin behind also. And there's the 2 and 7. Justin Coochi a spare 8 in the second, now a double strike after a 6 box. Tyler with an 8, 83 through 7. The 107 league bowler. Tyler 2.7 pound Cobra bowling balls. Ways to left. I thought it was going to flirt with this 154 high single. And 45 his first 3. Now 83 through 7 on lane 28 here in Peabody. Nice ball. That looked good, but at the center triangle in the 10. Coochi going for triple. 8. 6 to the right, 7 to the left. 28 in that first strike box. 78 through 6. Now 88 in the ball in the 7th. Dunn, what a try. He got it. Nice shot for a spare. His 4th mark of the string. 93 in the ball through 8. Coochi. Oh, good try. 9 that second double strike box. Up to 97 through 7. That's how you do it. 47 the last 2 boxes.
All those pieces are
No, a double really pulls up your score.
Now in football, if you have 100 yards rushing, you lose 3 yard loss. It's 97 rushing yards. If you get a gutter ball, why can't they take up the total?
just like Justin just did.
9 box, 106 to 8.
Picking up the rest of my
Tyler on the bonus, 8. 2 to the left, 5 to the right. There's 8 behind. I'm sorry. Hard to see from our angle. Michael came my eyes and ears. 7 in the fill, 100 through 8. For our angle, we're higher up, so we're kind of blocked by that overhang.
Yep.
Coochi with the Caleri.
There is a little wood.
Tyler missed the object pin that time. Coochi, good bid. Almost took it. Weebles wobble, but they don't fall down.
They're both wiggling.
Tyler at 10, 110 through 9. Coochi and 9, 109 through 9. How about these scores? Team Burke, Richard Lerman, a 140 with a 90 average. Brian Patten, 101 bowler, 108. James Burke, 108 here in Peabody, 100 their first string. 348 for them. 297 is the average per team for most teams. Tyler Dunn.
Whoop, that one got away.
3. I think he's trying to avoid going to the foul line.
I think he's been good today with that.
Yes. We'll have to watch the film like Bill Belichick says. Tyler, good bid.
Yeah, let's zoom in on it.
He's way behind that time.
It's just fine.
I think he's mic'd up. I think he hears us.
Probably.
He's up 4. Tyler Dunn, a 10, a nice 120. First string. Justin Coochi, an 8. 123 through 2. And we're stuck with Justin Coochi. One more string. It'll be on lane 28. 1 down, 2 to go. The special Figueroa Family Fun Memorial Match on Candlepin, Nevik, Paul Graham, Michael Caine. Some great scores here today. 120 for Tyler Dunn. 117 for Kevin Caples. 80 for Helene. 123 for Justin Coochi. 73 half. 67 Kevin Burns. 93 Rich Coochi. Okay, Helene.
Helene.
Helene. I've been working your name all night and all day. Tell the viewers your official pronunciation of your last name.
Sychanparkhone.
Say it again.
Sychanparkhone.
Okay, we're gonna call you Helene. Okay. All right, here's the scorecards here coming in. You get all the scorecards. These are the ones we just covered for you. 283 for them. Tyler Dunn, a great string, 120. Kevin Caples, 98 average, 117 over their average, 317 for them. John Fazio, 83. Harry Pretty, 83. One their average. Joe Cennami, 109, first string. 275 gets a memorial match. Willie Merrill, no relation to Chris Merrill or Aaron Merrill. Good for them. He gets 93. Bekah Vestal, bowling today, 96. Angel Figueroa Sr., we're doing this match for, a 109. 297 for them. Team Gruntz, Brian Gruntz is here. John Rapplod bowling, 97. Anthony Caron, 98. Brian Gruntz Jr., 95. They didn't put their running totals on there. And then Moose's team, Joe Moose, Chris Curley, 88. Nathan Rubyck, 114, very good for him, 100 bowler. And Moose, 95, the 107 bowler. And they didn't put their running totals in there too. And now we're going to have different bowlers here. Now we're going to have Justin Coochi, still Kevin Burns, and Rich Coochi on lane 28. And now we got two new bowlers here on the left. Dakota Dudley here in lane 27. She's a 96 bowler. Tom Rubyck filling in also. Okay, second string about to start. The Figueroa family memorial match for Metro World Peabody, Mass. Here's Dakota Dudley, 94, first string. Tom Rubyck filling in 91. They get a dummy score of 121 to average it out to a 297 average. So 306, they're 9 over their average. Dakota Dudley will lead off in lane 27. Kevin Burns, lane 28. Kevin gets 2. Dakota off to the right. Parallel pins plus the 9. Kevin off to left this time, leads up 5. Dakota leads up 1, 5 to left is the 2 and the 8. And Burns the 9 to start the second of 3. Dakota matches the 9 also. So 2 bowlers versus 3.
Dan, the one that passed away, my brother.
Hold on. Helene, let's talk to Helene here. Helene?
That's one of Dan's brothers right there.
Okay. Thanks for doing this today. Kevin Burns, I call this a banana split. The 4-7 left, the 6-10 the right. You chop a banana and they go, one goes left, one goes right. I got the patent on that one.
What is that?
Yeah, can you get the dummy score there for me? Get the dummy score, I think it's 124. The scorecard. Yeah. Kevin Burns got the 2 on the left, didn't use the wood like I thought he would. Tried to anyway. Dakota missed the object pin. 21.
Ball down.
Kevin Burns ends up with a 9, 18 to 2. Dakota it's a 9 also, 18 through 2. I was very impressed by Tyler Dunn last string and Richard Lerman over there, 140 first string, amazing. He's supposed to be like B bowlers, C bowlers, and some Class A bowlers. He's basically a borderline Class C bowler. It's good to hear.
Yeah, it is good to hear. Every bowler has that opportunity to get hot and throw a good game like that.
Kevin Burns to 189. Looks good. Dakota Dudley leads up to 1 and the 3. Very confident bowler, Dakota Dudley.
Well, you know who her sister is, don't you?
Dudley Do-Right?
No. Nikki McKeever.
I didn't know that. I didn't know that. Okay, good to know. Well, she came in last minute, so I didn't get her stat sheet.
Yeah.
She gets a 9. Kevin Burns an 8.
Nikki's kid's sister.
So 3 9s playing poker, 27 through 3. Kevin Burns an 8, 26 through 3. You'll see Nikki McKeever tomorrow on the Sunday Pro League.
Yes.
I'm boldly myself be there next
very,
to
very good bowler.
the Candlepin Network. She's the Chicha final runner also. Runner up to Louis Lewis. Kevin Burns grabs 5. Dakota goes left, avoids a lemon drop.
Gets a big break.
Center diamond plus the 17. The diamond looks so easy without wood. They only go just over 25% of the time.
Well, Bob Lee's stats.
Yeah. There's a good ball there, just missed that pin. The Bob looks at the old Channel 5 footage, looks like 1,500 videos.
Has he ever tried to update the stats?
He's working on it. It takes a long time. Yeah, he's been working on it during the summer probably.
Right.
I'll get 2 or 3 years he'll do it. 9 for Kevin Burns, 35 through 4. Doing really well today. 6 for Dakota Dudley, 33 through 4. Dakota 94 in the first, Kevin a 67 with a 66 average in the first. Kevin gets 3. Dakota has the bundle of 6. Kevin, that unorthodox delivery in the gutter.
You know, I have never done this myself personally, but I believe Kevin has bowled in the Easter Classic, the 20 stringer at Leda Lanes. You need a lot of stamina for that.
Like you, right, Michael?
Oh, yeah.
Kevin Burns goes right. 3 box. 38 half, still above his average. Dakota Dudley a 9, 42 half. Joe Rubyck filling in as a pacer. Rich Coochi on the right. Rich trying to bounce back from his first string. We had 93. Kudos again to Kevin Caples, a 117, and Tyler Dunn, a 120. They're off to our right this string on lane 29. They're on 27-28 here in Metro Bowl. Coochi goes left, has the bundle of 6. Joe Rubyck, Nathan Rubyck bowling it today also. He has the 1, 3, 6, and 8 in the back left. Do you go between the 1 and 3 typically, Michael, on those? Coochi for a spare, got it.
I think on that shot, I just want to try to hit the head pin because I think either side it could go.
Ooh, that's what I was afraid of, the outside part of it. So Coochi better start here. Had a spare 5 actually in the first string. Was open the last 9. Did pretty well. Rubyck gets a 9 to start the second string for him. And correction, it's Tom Rubyck, not Jim. It's Tom Rubyck. Wrong information on the fly. Tom, yep. I hate when that happens. I'm well prepared going these matches, but someone comes in last minute and just fills in. You don't get the information sent to you. So Tom Rubyck. Nice shot by Coochi.
So we got a 6.
6 on the spare, another spare. 26 in the ball through 2. Rubyck, 7-10 corner post. 10 wants to go. It holds up. So Tom Rubyck. That won't count. We got it. Nothing came down anyway. Doesn't matter. It's an 8. 17 through 2. Second string of 3. Figueroa Family Fun Memorial Match for Metro Bowl Peabody, Mass. On Candlepin Bowling Network. Great Friday Night Pro League. Just after 8 o'clock on Friday. Patten. Another strike by him. He's had 2 hammers today. Bowls the Atlantic Candlepin Singles to a Class C division. Out of Academy Lane, Haverhill, Mass.
There's a nice break for Rich.
1-2 in the 4. 7 in the fill. 33 through 2. What a difference a string makes.
This is when you want to really take advantage of.
Like that, he's got 3 in a row to start the second. 43 in the ball through 3. Wow. Rubyck wide right.
Well, like any bowler of Rich's caliber, you get hot, watch out. Get in a good roll and a groove.
Nice out there, an 8 out of that mess. 25 through 3 here in the second. Tom Rubyck. It's great to see new faces, young bowlers, older bowlers, in between bowlers, different wide range of averages, range between 66 and 117. Fourth block, second string. Coochi on the spare, crossing over. 7. 5 wiggles and wobbles. Nice wood though. 5, 9 to 10. 50 through 3. Rubyck at the corner post, 7-10. I noticed during the football season, there's a lot of 7-10 goal posts. You ever notice that more in the football season?
Yes. And a lot of times they put it through like a field goal.
Coach, he's got it. He's got 4 in a row. Wow. 16 a ball through 4. Rubyck in the gutter, -1. You got bonus money for a coach here?
Yeah, we got it.
Kevin Burns is paying, all right? I'm not. We'll put it on Justin's tab. Justin will give him bonus money. He's got to do extra chores to the house. Give him off his video games.
Actually, what is the bonus money on the Candlepins?
It's going to be 50 for the women's show, 50 in Scarborough. It's usually 25. Ladies, Candlepins for Cancer, live show. Great trainer ladies, great, awesome job, ladies. Talk about that in just a moment. Coochi on the bonus. Goes right this time, gets 4. 64 through 4. Rubyck gets 2. Amanda Carroll, the number 1 seed, is 614. Glennis McKinley, the number 2 seed, 603. Shannon Scribner from South Portland, Maine, 573, the number 3 seed. Coochi, another bid, almost. Ooh, it would have been 5 in a row. Didn't miss by much.
Wait a minute.
It wants to go, it holds up. Rubyck's open with 1, 2, 7, and 8. How about Deb DeRocha? 100 league bowl these days. Coochi at 10, 74 half. Deb DeRocha 563, the number 4 seed. And number 5, Mario Capital Chi Johnson, 553. Saturday, January 14th at the Big 20 in Scarborough, Maine on Candlepin Bowling Network. Ladies Candlepin the Cancer Top 5. And what a turnaround here in the second turn, Rich Coochi. Perfect half. Have her wait. So Justin Coochi going solo. It's 2-on-3 this string. Coochi had a double strike in the last string. Behind the foul line, I think. 4-2 split. Had a 123 in that first.
Well,
that's for 3 marks.
His dad had the same leave on the other side.
Nice bid. 6 to the right, 4-7 to the left. Paul Graham, Michael Kane with you live, Metro Bowl, Peabody, Mass. The Figueroa Family Fun Memorial Match. That sounds like Channel 7. The Figueroa Family Fun Memorial Match. All the same letters. Alliteration. 7 to start the second.
You jinxed him with the 7. Mentioning Channel 7.
I know. Go figure, right? Over the top alliteration, huh?
Yeah, over the top.
Coochi for a strike at 9.
That was a quick drop.
7 pin left up. Single pins, professional bowlers without wood go about 72% of the time. The old Channel 5 bowler use. Stats by Candlepin Network. Coochi missed it. That won't count. A 9. 16 through 2. Sometimes you overthrow the ball too, right? Get the adrenaline flowing.
Yep. Just gotta pick the ball up, relax.
So, Mike, you've been on the block for quite a while. Advice to bowlers who struggle, they miss a shot like that, it gets in their head. How do you hit the reset button?
Nice and soft. You don't want to take it out on the reset button. Plus, you might hurt yourself if you bang it.
No, you tend to throw it harder sometimes, right?
Oh yeah.
Frustration. As the 1, 2, and the 10 would have possibly helped, and he missed it left. It was $600 raised for the family of the Figueroas. Angel Figueroa Sr. Angel Jr. originally scheduled to be here as basketball practice, so the Hurricane, I call him, 15 years old, pulled a 181 here in the Candlepin for Cancer mini money match. You can watch on Candlepin Bowling Network. Coach with a 9, 25 through 3.
Did he have a triple in that match? I don't remember.
I think it was a double 9.
Double 9?
I think so, double 9.
And then another strike after that?
Yeah, he was awesome that day. Angel Figueroa Jr. watched that on Candlepin Network. 649. Broke all kinds of records that day.
Well, he's got another shot at the 7 pin for a spare.
And Coochi with the, we're not supposed to sling the ball, memorial match. And he got it this time. 35 in the ball through 4. And that's been his problem. Gets in your head sometimes. You miss a shot. And bowlers like you, Michael, you shake it off, right? You know, it still kills you, but
reset and forget.
Fourth box, second string of 3 from Peabody. Coochi on the bonus. 9, 10, strike on spare. 45 through 4, 55 half plus 2. We're halfway through the match. We may shift down to a different lane next string too. Yeah, try to get more bowlers. Rich Coochi has 74 half. Now top of the order, Kevin Burns. 38 half. It's 3. 1 over his average in the first string. Dakota Dudley steals a bunch. He has the 1, 8, and a wiggling 9. Wiggling 1 also. A lot of wood to help. Kevin hooked it left.
Here's the collar back. A long time him and around. We moved up to New Hampshire.
We're going to try to get maybe Moose next string too. We'll move our camera down, table down. Kevin Burns. A 6. 44 through 6. Dakota Dudley a 9. 51 through 6 here in the second. Decent pinning. You had 1 6-box hurter. All 9s other than that. 3 9s, a 6, 2 9s. Coming in last minute to help support the Figueroa family fun. Curious to see how Brian Patten scores. I will put the scores up after the strings are over. Kevin Burns, 178, 610 to the right. 189.
Wood's coming up behind the 1.
Dakota. Kevin got the hard one there. Dakota wide right. Kevin Burns. Not a bad out. 8:52 through 7. On pace to go over his average again. Dakota in 8:59 through 7. She's trying to get the 96 lead mark. Richard Lerner, 140 first string. A 90 bowler. Kevin Burns, 3.
I think he had a double.
Dakota had a 9 and an 8, Dakota. 9 and an 8. Should be 59 through 7, Dakota.
I don't know. Close.
Okay.
When
Alright, scoreboard's all fixed. Dakota started 8th box, 2nd string. Goes right. That's the 1, 2, and the 4. Kevin Burns. He's up 5. Dakota, nice ball. Just missed. Not by too much. Kevin with the 5. 57 through 8. 9 for Dakota. 68 through 8. Okay, back to live action. Kevin Burns, almost. It does go. A lot of delayed marks. Spare. So his first mark in the string, he had one of the first that got a ball on it. So he's at his average, +1 already. Dakota, nice bid there. 9, 77 through 9. Kevin Burns, another gutter ball and a spare. 67 to 9. Still over his average. Dakota has the post.
What do you call that?
I call it a post.
Post? Does Bob have a stat on that one?
No. But it's like a Caleri in a sense. Caleri's
It
at 20,
is like a Caleri.
20% for Caleri's usually, without wood for 4 balls. Kevin Burns chops out 1, a 4 box, still his highest score for him, 71. 5 over his average, 6 overall, 2. Dakota in 8, 85, second string. 94 and 85. Rich Coochi, 74 half. Starts the second half of this match. On the right. John Rubyck on the left, 43 half. Coochi on the nose. Tough split. 6 on the right, 4-7 left. Rubyck crossing over. 6, 5, 9, 4-7 left. Are you going 2 and a 1 here? You're not going to go for the 6.
It depends on the
Pick up the
bowler.
wall.
pull.
Some try to split the uprights, some try to go outside off the wall, right? How would you do
Right,
it?
but personally I would have went to the left because I've been having trouble going after the 6th pin this year.
Coaching 8, 82 through 6.
I think with that shot, if you feel more comfortable going for the single, you play the right side.
6 box for Tom. 49 through 6. From Saugus, Mass. 1, 2, and 7. What the hell? 3 for Tom. Rich out of a spare 6, 7, 7, and 4 on his first 4 spares. 64 his first 4. And off the wall, got it! 92 in the ball through 7 here in the second of 3 for Metro Bowl. 5 pins left for Tom Rubyck. Nice out. 8, 57 through 7. Going on 85 these days. Rich Coochi, 5 spares in a string. You can put a bunch together. Coochi on the bonus, tossing over the Brooklyn side. 3-5 in the middle, 7-10 post. 98 through 7. Rubyck for a strike, almost. Tom gets 9. 6 net guy, that's pretty tough. Coochi still have to pin the 3 pin. Can he pick it up? No. Good for his first mark of the string. Coochi, nice 10. 108 through 8. And Rubyck with a 9. Tom's at 66 through 8. Ninth box, second string. Coochi goes right. 5. 1, 2, 4, 5, and 9. Rubyck gets 5. The 1 to 5 middle. 2, 8 to the left. The 9. Back runners down after the string. Covers my bullet for a final string of the match. Each bullet paid $40. Metro gave us discount $5 for each person instead of $5.15. Thank you to Metro Bowl. Coochi missed that pin. And $25 of $40 goes to the Figueroa Family Memorial Fund. Over $600 raised. I know they are very touched by that, the Figueroa family. A great guy, Angel Figueroa Sr. too.
Angel was a teammate of mine on Monday night.
Coochi in 9. Make that 117. 117 through 9. 5 for Tom Rubyck. 71 through 9. Anchor balls to follow. Just Justin Coochi by himself. Had a spare and a strike. 55 plus 2. Up next. Thank you for watching on all digital platforms. Kenneth Blow Network. Figueroa Family Fun Memorial Match. Coochi, that looks like a strike ball. Steady has a 6-9, the 7 left. Rubyck, pin hit on the head pin. He's got a chance. Good piece of wood. The 3, 5, and the 9.
The wood should help. He hits it right.
Coochi, good offer. Not accepted. And he got it. Tom Rubyck, a spare in the 10th. 81 on the ball. Chance for his 85 average now. Coochi a 9. 126 second string. At a 74 half. 5 spares for Rich Coochi. And a reset on lane 27. The pin fell down. Michael Kane, are you better than Angel Figueroa Senior in your Monday league?
Yes.
Oh, you are?
Yep.
Well, do you agree with that?
Yeah. Actually, I didn't quite get that.
Sorry, are you a better average than Angel Senior
Oh.
on Monday night?
I think we're about the same right now.
Yeah.
I've been struggling.
He's about 107 right now.
I'm at 111. I'm down 2 from last year so far.
Tom
It's a good
Rubyck
ball, almost.
missed that pin, gets the 4 spin for a 6 bill over his average, 87, second string. Justin Coach will finish up the second, 55 plus 2 on lane 28. Nice finish by Tom Rubyck. His father, Rich Coochi, just threw a 126.
Son Justin.
What's up?
That was son Justin, and I'm sure he's going to want to try to outdo his dad.
He's in a whole approach. Stays behind the foul line, working a strike with 5-2
Another
split.
ball.
When he starts talking, so that concerns you know. Nice second ball, 2 full, 5 in the strike, 60 half. I joke that says 117 average is fake news. Tough 5. That's when you want to race it. A strike 5 in a 5 box, 65 to 6. At a 123 in the first.
What did you say earlier about 210s?
Yeah, erase it, make it 210s. Just looks better, doesn't it?
It does.
And then you get a perfect game that way. Final 4 boxes, the second of 3 strings. We're going to move down, cover some other bowlers next string. Coochi head pin. Got a chance here with the 4 and the 7. Now,
and Wood's set up
piece of wood.
nicely.
Now,
Now it's going away.
now when it's high like that, you go right at the pins, obviously. That wood's no good to the left, really, is it?
I wouldn't play it.
You tip it left, would that go possibly?
It might go if you hit going. Oh.
It's the object pin.
You shouldn't worry about that. You should just go after the pin.
Wasn't there. 9, 74 through 7. Justin, 21 years old. High singles 167. Strike ball 9.
Wow, that was a quick 9.
Just a 10 pin remains for a spare. And a spare strike back to back in the 4th and 5th box. For a spare. Nope, lifted. Spicy's done that 9 box, 83 through 8. Justin. Figueroa Fun Memorial Match here in Metro Bowl. Coochi, a little too competitive here. You want to do well, you want to win, but no prize money, it's just for fun.
Right.
Good competition. But you got to be professional in the lanes. And here's a triangle. Not anymore, one goes
Not
away.
anymore.
A lot of delayed action here. There's the 3 and the 5 for a 10. And he gets an 8. 91 through 9. After this box, we'll move our table down, cover some other bowlers to cover our last string. We wanted to do 5 strings initially, but we want to cut the cost down for the bowlers to give more to the family fun. Half Worcester. We'll put the scores on the screen to get the scorecards also.
What's does Bob have a stat on the half Worcester?
Yeah, it's 20%.
Wow. Pretty when it goes, though.
Yep. Ask Justin Lyons, who did that against Chuck DeRoches in the ACST opening round quarterfinals, Riverwalk.
Oh, yeah.
He need a spare, and he converted it. He got 9 fill and a spare, and a lemon drop on the fill for a $5 Candlepin for cancer donation to win the match by 2 pins over Chuck DeRoches. Thrilling match on Candlepin Bowl Network. 8 for Coochi, 99 string. And so we're going to shift our cameras down to the right here as other bowls are finishing up here. And we'll put all the scores on the screen. Paul Graham, Michael Kane, Metro Bowl, Peabody, Mass. Special presentation on Candlepin Bowl Network, the Figueroa Family Fun Memorial Match. Bear with us, we're going to stay live. We're going to move our table down.
All the way down?
Thank God you're moving that thing. I was going to put a bag on my head and move it over down there.
Angel and I were on the next screen after this game. So on that one.
Cover Angels.
Look at it.
Rich, the guys don't pull really low right now. Pull really low.
That was like that.
I'd like to cover Angel Figueroa Sr., but he's going to be off to our right with that pole in the way. So we're going to cover Joe Moose. That pole's in the way, so.
No, we're going over there.
33 and 34? All right, so we'll cover 33 and 34. So move down 2 more lanes. Michael.
All right, Willie, it's your time to shine. You're going to be on TV.
All right, we're ready for the road trip? Uh-oh, look at this. John.
All right, so we're going to set up here on lanes 33 and 34 for our final string in just a moment. Thanks for your patience. We're going to keep it live. 1 more string to go, the Figueroa Family Fun Memorial Match. Over $600 raised for the Figueroa family so far. Thank you to the fans watching on Candlepin Bowl Network as well. And we'll get this. Yep. Can you get the other scorecards, please? So we'll put the scores on the screen now.
Hey, Mike. Wait, you want to spot me? I've never done this before.
Okay. Brian Gruntz team. John Rapplod, 186 through 2. Anthony Caron, 189 through 2. Brian Gruntz Jr., 189 also. Steady bowling. Under average, but against a Memorial Fun match. Tyler Dunn at a 120 first string. 80 and 76. Kevin Caples, 117.87. 98 bowler. Tyler Dunn, 107 bowler. 2 great strings, a 120 to 121. 241. Well over his average with 107. Guys, Willie, hold up a minute. Mike, get the sheets. Team Burke, Richard Lerman, 140. How about that? He's a 90 league bowler, a 140, and still a 103. Not a bad second string either. That's 13 over average. Ryan Patten, 108 and 127. James Burke, 100 and 112. Their first 2. John Fazio, 83, nice second string, 106. Harry Pretty, 83 and 91. And Joe Cennami, a great second string, 123, 232. And the match we just saw, Dakota Dudley, 90.85. Tom Rubyck filling in, 178. And a dummy score to just average it out. And Willie Merrill,
Yeah. Oh, really? Yeah, 80,
93 and 95, he's a 91 league bowler. Bekah Vestal,
He did this spot too.
96 and 84, back on track, but still under average. Angel Figueroa Sr., 109, 106, right around his average. In the match we just saw, Kevin Burns over average both strings. Rich Coochi, 126 second. Justin 123 first. 1 string to go. Moose, Joe Moose. 95 and 114, Nathan Rubyck, 114, 102. Chris Curley, 88 and 94. Right that's 91 average. And we have one screen to go. Yep. Yep.
Okay, so I didn't get Willie's side.
We'll get those first. Get his side first. Get a scorecard. Willie Merrill, stop in just a moment here. We're doing these two here. Willie Merrill, lane 33.
No problem.
No, third string underway.
John Fazio.
John Fazio on lane 34, so we're changing on the fly here. Willie Merrill in 8. John Fazio 7. Again, John, last string. Gets 2 there. Last string at 106. That's what we're going to see, that string. Good to see a Cennami on the lanes. John has 7 in his first box, Willie Merrill an 8. John gets 2 for an 8, 15 through 2. It's the Angel Figueroa Family Memorial Fund. Willie Merrill at 10, 18 through 2.
I certainly will. I'll be talking to him today.
John Fazio on lane 34. Final string of the match. Crossing over, beautiful ball.
What the goal against?
He's up the 5 and the 7. Wood to help. Left-hander Willie Merrill. No relation to the Merrills in Maine. It's 1. Not like I joke with them. Good for them. Nice shot, spare for Fazio. 25 in a ball through 3 here in the third string. Willie Merrill, 45 years old. That's the hay bale, back of 5. In Salem, Mass, my hometown growing up. Willie averaging 91, his career high for the season, 99. He's doing nicely. He gets a 9, 27 through 3, in string number 3. Willie's high single 148, high triple 356, and a high 5 of 546 out of Metro Bowl here in Peabody. Uses 2.6 pound Cobra bowling balls. On the head pin, crossing over, he's got 9. Almost got a strike out of that. John Fazio, 34 through 3. Merrill, just 3. Fazio, 9. The ball to go still, right? That's that second shot. Merrill, good head pin hit, but too thin. Try to go into the 2, holds up. And Fazio, a 9. 43 through 4. And Willie with a 9. 36 through 4. Some other Gloria helping us out today, taking the donations coming in. Selling the WOW shirts, Sports Cannabis for Cancer. Over 250 WOW shirts sold, Michael, so far. Made by Frank Luke or Valley Chat, my catchphrase, and that's 5 families that support the Candlepin for Cancer. Just the WOW shirts alone.
Awesome.
And with the Lemon Drop Pool, an extra donation from the Lemon Drop Pool, we probably helped another 4 families alone. It's about 8 to 9 families who helped, just the Lemon Drop and the WOW shirts combined. That's amazing. Candlepin for Cancer, a 501c3 charity.
Why is it called Lemon Drop?
It was named after the rich pneumonia, I was told. I didn't know that at first. Ali Forner pointed out to me that Chicha Nationals, I don't know why they just called it, because they punched out one, looked like a lemon drop, I guess. It sounded like a lemon drop, I guess. I don't know the whole story, but it's the 4 or 6 penny the first shot.
Right.
And we jokingly call it the lemon drop pool. And that goes to Cannabis for Cancer.
Well, I know when you go for a 2-pinner and you hit the object and get 1, you call that a cherry pick.
Fazio, nice out for a 10, 53 half. I got the idea from the Kamarowski special, the 4 horsemen, where he used to always make that shot, so we used to collect the dollar every time I got 4 horsemen. So let's do it from Lemon Drop. The Candlepin for Cancer, they caught on. Willie Merrill, 9, 45 half. Without a mark. Good pinning. Right around his average. Good pace. And Bekah Vestal. Daughter of Hall of Fame and Dance Vestal.
You're waiting for me?
Beck's going to put on a show here, right, Beck, in the 3rd swing?
Yeah, okay.
Ready to put on the show?
How possible?
Beckah 105 career average high per season. Just 91 in the Sunday Pro League right now. Hadn't bowled for a while due to COVID and trying to get it on the way back up. Here's Harry Pretty. First time covering him. Threw it away. Beckah head pin, 10 hit. 8. Good second by Harry. Has the over discount at 5 and 10. Things were actually 5 and 10 cents back then, Michael, as we well know.
Harry's is very makeable though, with all that wood.
Beckah just the wood, got the back pin in the 8. Harry with a pretty shot for a 10.
Oh, that was a 10?
Yeah, first ball in the gutter. And Beckah, 9. Beckah foul, didn't go anyway. We caught you, Beckah, we caught you. We caught you. It didn't matter. You missed it anyway. We'll give it a hard time. It's fun. Harry has a bundle of 6. Great to see some new faces covering. Harry's from North Reading, Massachusetts. Turning 68 later this month. 101 average now, 115 is career high for a season. Beckah is open with the 1, 3, and the 8. His highest single at Candlewood Lanes was a 198. Very good bowl in his prime.
That was a tough house.
He's a high triple of 442 and a high 5, 670. He gets a 7, Beckah a 9. So Harry Pretty 17 through 2, Beckah 2 9s 18 through 2. We'll see you tomorrow at Exeter, the first match, 9 o'clock on Candlepin Network, the Sunday monthly mixed draft pro league on Candlepin Network. Bob Lee, myself, we know the call. Back in the first match. Team Drake, Don Drake from Maine. Harry bowls a Sunnyside Bowl Drone Damage Mass. 2.6 pound bowling ball. It's bowled over 50 years. Made an appearance on Channel 5 in 1961. He has 2 4-baggers to his credit between Metro Bowl and Candlewood. You say Candlewood's a tough house.
It was a tough
Where was that located?
In North Reading or Reading?
That's right.
One or the other. It was Surratt's house.
Beckah has the 1 and 7. Harry the 10. 27 through 3. Beckah an 8. 26 through 3. Beckah's 36 years old. Same day as her mother's birthday, Nance Vestal in the Cannlepin Hall of Fame.
Yeah.
In Lynn,
She had
Mass.
the same birthday.
Bekah's high single 166, high triple 390, high 5 626. She has the 1, 3, and a 10. Harry's got 6 to go. Raise the head pin, thin hit. And a sidewards check mark. Bekah missed the object pin.
I believe you see Bekah's sister tomorrow too. Is that right? Sarah.
Yeah, that's why I get them mixed up. I didn't realize that because I get them mixed up all the time. They look the same in some ways. 8 for Harry Pretty, 9 for Bekah Vestal. Bekah 35 through 4, Harry Pretty 35 through 4. Bekah's won a Queen of the Palace at New Palace Lanes in Pittsburgh, Mass. Oh, back to a Julian strike. Harry Pretty. That's when the Julian, the last one to fall. Dave Julian in Canada made a living off that shot in the 80s, and that stuck. The Julian. He'll take it. 45 plus 2, halfway through the third. Final swing of the match. Put all the scores on the screen before we sign off. Back a good bid there. Nice 10. 45 half.
6 had been hits 9 drops.
Angel Figueroa Senior, this tournament is for the Angel Figueroa Family Memorial Fund here at Metro Bowl, Peabody, Mass. Joe Cennami. Any big relation here?
I don't think so.
I thought he was a cousin, he's not, right? Not related to Tom Cennami, right? Someone said he was a cousin, but he's not. Nice ball, he got a spare. It looked like Tom's spare. Spare to start the third. Angel missed the head pin. Angel Senior, a 9. Joe Senior, 61 years old. This week from Peabody, Mass, Richard Lynn, Mass. He's working a spare on lane 34. Goes right and gets 6. 16 through 1. Here in the final swing. Angel steals 8. That's the 1 and the 2. Cennami, nice ball, got it. Back-to-back spares. 26 in the ball through 2 here in the third string. Figeroa spare. 19 in the ball through 2. Joe Cennami, 106 league bowler. Career high for a season, 126. High single 188. High triple 463. And a high 5 of 704. Was a Metro Bowl. 2.7 pound Cyclone bowling balls. On the spare. Goes right, got a break. Has the 1, 2, and the 9. 33 through 2. Angel Senior on the bonus. 6, 7. Dominoes. 8, 6, and 10. It's a 3 generous leaves. All 8 drops. 27 through 2. Cennami for 3 in a row, almost. Angel got it. He's got back-to-back spares. 37 the ball through 3. Oh, $600 raised for his family today. Cennami a 10. 43 through 3.
Double 9.
Angel, 41 years old, Lynn, Mass, average 111. Oh, season high 108 right now. 107, 108. Cennami 9. 10 10 pin left up. Angel Senior on the bonus. On the nose. A banana split. -1. 4-7 left. 6 to the right. 7 in the fill. 44-3. Sonny just missed it. Tailed away. Thought he had it. The wind took it, Mike.
The wind took it, yeah.
The wind tunnels behind those lanes. Angel's open.
I've been thinking about it.
Angel's high single 175, high triple 381, high 5 630, 9 for Cennami, 52 through 4. Angel at 10, 54 through 4. Angel over 20 years. Father-in-law got him involved. His favorite bowman is bowling with his son, the Hurricane, Angel Figueroa Jr. He couldn't be it today. Cennami for a strike, gets it. Third mark of the half, 62 plus 2. Wow!
Match Harry.
He does have a poker face. He does like playing poker also. Angel Senior 3-1 split, not an easy leave here. Missed everything. Michael Kane, Paul Grant live, Metro Bowl Peabody Mass, the Figueroa Family Fun Memorial Match.
The last game.
Last game, 3 strings, 5 blocks at a time. 8 for Angel Figueroa Senior, 62 half. 5 blocks to go in the Memorial Match. Merrill leading up, 45 half. John Fazio, 53 half. Harris strikes on the board for the second and third bowlers for Joe Cennami's team. Willie Merrill, nice ball there as the 8 and 10. Decent wood. Fazio's open, 1 and 7. Really trying to get that broom out here, kick it over. It's a little too thin. If he wore his Wow shirt, that would have gone. 8 for Fazio, 61 through 6.
He needed one of them power balls like some of the pros do.
Willie Merrill at 9, 54 through 6. Willie started watching Candlepin bowling on TV, and that got him interested in bowling. Won a Speed League doubles title, championship in the summer of 2021. John Fazio got a break, 1, 3, 5, and 10. Willie Merrill crossing over, 9. Kingpin left at the 5 pin, a good guide. Trying to push it. Oh, it does go! Wow! A delay of game strike. We take my marcher back 10 yards.
It's got to go back
5 yards. 5 yards. Yeah.
Line.
Well, you got to go back 5 feet behind the line. Delay of game. So 3 strikes on the board combined. 8 for Fazio. 61 through 6. That's right. Willie Merrill, 64 plus 2. Missed the box here. 2 8s for John Fazio, 69 through 7. Going left, gets 4. Willie Merrill enjoys video games and Candlepin bowling. He's working on a strike.
Oh, looks good.
Nice ball.
Tough split.
5, 6, and 10. Good second ball, almost for Fazio. Willie Merrill, good effort. 8 in the strike though, 72 through 7. The 91 league bowler, John Fazio at 10, 79 through 8. John Fazio also a 91 bowler as well. 8 for Willie Merrill, 80 through 8. Gloria, thanks for helping out.
You're welcome. Sold some t-shirts.
How many t-shirts, how many watch shirts you sold today?
Probably 5.
5 wow shirts? Awesome.
Yes, yes. People need these shirts.
Yeah. It helps the game, too. And that's $50 for Candlepin for Cancer.
That's awesome.
Thanks for your help, Gloria.
Anytime. Anytime.
Willie, 1, 2, and the 7. 1, 2, and the 10, rather. I know it's the 10, and I say the wrong thing sometimes.
Oh, you got the wrong corner.
I'm looking at too many things here at the same time.
That's right.
Nice ball. Oh, too full.
Little full.
He's up the 2. Fazio, good offer. Leaves up the 6 and 10. The southpaw, Willie Merrill, a 9. 89 through 9. And John Fazio, an 8. 87 through 9. So both bowlers going to go over their average of 91. It's good to cover these young bowlers and in-between bowlers and veteran bowlers. Don't get the streaming much, so good for them. And thank you for supporting us on Candlepin Bowling Network on YouTube. Subscribe, like, share. It's free, no credit card required. Candlepin Bowling Network, your home for all things Candlepin Bowling. Candlepin Bowling Network, free on YouTube.
Although you do have the C League, right? In the Atlantic.
And then maybe a D League next year.
Oh, really?
Yeah, we talked about that for a while. Janie Finn does a great job at the Atlantic Candlepin Singles Tour. It's a bowl net, good competition, get you better. Message Janie Finn on Facebook, FINN, or Ryan Family Amusements, Millis, Mass, or Matt Huff or Mark Weber. Matt Huff or Mark Weber in Maine. A 16-team division there.
Nice.
Fazio, Object Pin, only got 1 for an 8. 95, third string. 4 pins over average. Willie's over his average already by 4 and gets 1 for a 7. 96, 5 over his average.
Always good to be over your average.
And my mistake, John doesn't have the ball to go.
Well,
like I said, 8 bucks, 95. $10 to go in the match. Bekah Vestal, 45 half. Harry Pretty working a strike, 45 plus 2. The Figueroa Family Fun Memorial Match for Metro Bowl. Harry Pretty on a strike, 3 in that first ball. His hobby is maintaining Bowlmore pin setters. Traveled to Canada in the 70s a lot with Candlepin sales and motorcycles. You know, fun fact.
Let's get that on his t-shirt.
8 in the strike, 53 half. Bekah the 1, 4, 7, and 9. The tune-up for tomorrow's Sunday Pro League on Candlepin Bowling Network. 9 o'clock match, live. Harry a 9, 62 through 6. Harry coming in with a 101 average. Bekah a 7, 52 through 6. Angel Figueroa Sr., the anchor bowler, and Joe Cennami up next. Cennami, a strike coming up, 62 plus 2, halfway through the third.
We had a pin fall by mistake. We have a reset here.
I think they're just trying to ice Bekah.
Yeah, right.
They're trying to ice Bekah. Harry, good second ball. Can it carry? Not quite. 5 to the right, 8 to the left. Third and final string here at Metro.
That'll be an interesting 10 if he can make it.
Bekah first ball now. Only 4. Harry, nice shot. Off the wall, 10. 72 through 7 here in the third.
This is the shot I despise. What Bekah's shooting at.
Is that the reason why?
It seems like you have to hit it either light and hope it carries off the wall, or you go full. But many times it seems like you leave one of the back pins
Hook to left, got a 6. 58 through 7. Eight blocks, third string. Harry Pretty a strike, 8. In the fifth has a Clary. And named after Bob Clary.
What was Bob Lee's statistic on this?
20% without wood for pro bowlers on the Channel 5 videos. Bekah off to the left. Boys, the lemon drop got 2. Saved her $1. Nice offer, at least the 247. Bekah, parallel pins plus the 10. Harry, an 8. 80 through 8 here in the third. Lemon drop for Brian Patten.
He's good. Second one.
Second one. Was that in a spare? That'd be $5 if it was. It wasn't. Reaching for his wallet. Vestal trying to work out of this mess. 6 bucks. 64 through 8. I think she's saving for tomorrow. We don't bowl that much. It's hard to get in the rhythm.
You're right.
Harry Pretty hay bale, the pack of 5. He's just over 30% for pro bowlers without wood. Stats by Candlepin Bowling Network. Bekah off to the left, just 3.
Well, we call that a full rack Mongo.
Harry's open, 247. The 8 behind the 2. Bekah off to the right. There's a center diamond. And Harry was a 9, 89 through 9. Need a mark for his 101 average. Bekah, 8, just 72 through 9. Nathan Rubyck just stole a spare on lane 32 to our left. Right, left-handed, Harry Pretty. Final box for him in the match. He's got the high-low jack, the 1-7-10. Bekah goes left, it's just 4. Harry got good wood to help, and it won't go. Just missed the 7. We'll throw the scorecards up, Michael, before we sign off. Bekah, nice ball, won't go. Open string. Harry a 9, 98 third string. Ankle ball is next to wrap up the match. Bekah Vestal a 10, 82 third string. Paul Graham, Michael Kane live, Metro Bowl Peabody Mass special edition. Family fun Figueroa Memorial match.
All right, you gotta pick me up yet because I forgot how to bowl today.
Joe Cennami on a strike, 62 plus 2. Angel Figueroa Sr.,
Both
62.
bowlers have a good first half, though, I'd say.
Cennami, head
Almost a
pin.
double.
9-pin wiggles, holds up, trying to lean into the 10. Both 62 halves, but Cennami on a strike. Angel's open. On the nose, 2-1 split, 2-4, and a 6.
Unlikely.
9 to strike, 71 through 6. Angel's open.
I'm blaming Willie. I didn't bowl because I had to bowl.
Joe Cennami a 9, 80 through 6. Angel nice out a 9, 71 through 6. 4 bucks to go in the match. We'll get all the scorecards for all the scores on the screen for all the 23 bowlers today. Over $600 raised to the Figueroa Family Memorial Fund.
Good turnout
Do I
for
miss
short,
bowling?
relatively short notice.
Yeah. Well, working in the works about 2 or 3 weeks now.
That's a very trivial question. It's a loaded
Cennami gets 3.
I mean,
Angel 247 spare leave. Candlepin Cancer live show December 18th, 11 o'clock. Ports of Bolorama, come on down, support the guys. A good ladder series.
That's going to be a live show?
Yep, been live this year, all live this year on Candlepin Bowling Network. Wi-Fi issues and all. Figeroa spare. Third spare of the string. 81 the ball through 7. Cennami splits the uprights for a 10. 90 through 7. 3 blocks to go in the match. Angel enjoys bowling with his son, the Hurricane, I call him, Angel Jr. He enjoys playing poker also in Candlepin Bowling.
I hope I filled it out right. That's an age range, right?
Cennami off to the right. 1, 2, 4.
Yes.
He's going to get another one, maybe.
And the 10. Angel, nice ball, but a triangle and 10. That looked good. 6 in the spare. 87 through 7. 4, 7, 8 on the left. Cennami 1, 2, 4 on the 10. Missed the left.
96, 86.
Missed outside. Try to get that kick off the wall, right?
Yeah.
Cennami ends up with an 8. 98 through 8. Angels Figueroa Senior a 9. 96 through 8. 2 blocks to go.
Here you go. Well, yours.
Thanks, Michael Kane, for keeping score, commentating. A plethora of knowledge.
I
A
let
great
you do
guy.
most of the talking,
Yeah,
so
a great job.
thank you. Thank you. You do a good job as well.
It doesn't last.
Cennami. Hay bale, a pack of 5. Angel Senior. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Will be 9 and 10.
Oh, we're not on a mark.
No marks, I know. Cennami's open with the 1, 2, and the 8.
Might steal the hit pin here. Nope.
Holds up. Figueroa missed the up. How many times did you see that? A lot of times
You get a nice break. And
he had 3 8 drops early in this half. And can't cash it all the time. Cennami an 8. 106 through 9. Angel Figueroa Senior a 9. 105 through 9. He's a 107 bowler right now. Tom Cennami 105 bowler, so he's over his average.
So that was consistent. No, I was. I got 90.
Final box to match. Put the scores on the screen. Cennami in the pocket. 8, 9. 7 pin remains. Tough wood they might maybe. A lemon drop. $1 for Cannabis for Cancer. Here's the $1 sign. A smile on his face. Helps a charity. Cennami got it for a spare. Sigh of relief. 160 the ball in the 10th. Wow. Angel the 1, 2, 7, and 8 behind the 2. 23 bowlers, over $600 raised. Angel is very touched by that. So thanks to the bowlers and the fans for watching. Make sure you like, share, subscribe all matches. You're home for Candlepin Bowling Network. Tomorrow morning, 9 o'clock, just after 9 a.m. after 12 noon, the Sunday monthly draft mixed pro league, 2 women and 3 men on Candlepin Bowling Network. Bekah Vestal will be there also tomorrow. And Amanda Carroll in the 12 o'clock match from Gray, Maine. One of the best female bowlers in the game. Maddie Kelly, top average female bowler, January, in the monthly league. Angel a 9, 105 through 9. Cennami wrapping up his match on the spare fill. Nice ball. Ends up with 7, 8, 9. 125. Third string.
Oh, what did he?
Angel gets an 8, a 113. Fifth string. We'll put the scores on the screen before we sign off. And we'll talk to Angel Figueroa Sr. also.
At least we got one good bowler on him, right?
All right, we'll put the scorecards up now. Angel, we'll talk to you up front in a minute. Here are the scores for all the bowlers. Dakota Dudley, 276. Tom Rubyck, 264. The dummy, 363. Brian Gruntz, John Rapplod, 120. Third string, nice finish. 306. Anthony Caron, 283. Brian Gruntz Jr. at 282.
Foul!
Team Coochi.
Like they used to. Oh, Wakefield.
Kevin Burns, over his average, all three strings.
I wish.
222. Rich Coochi. Great second string, 324. Justin Coochi, 312. After 123 first string, Tyler Dunn. We saw him the first string. He had a great second string, 120, 121, and 90. Back to earth in third string, 331. Kevin Caples, 295. Helene, 232. Kevin Burke, Rich Lerman. How about that 90 league bowler, a 140 first string, and that's the high game of the day. 140 for a 90 league bowler. Good for him. 344 overall. Well over his average. 74 over his average, not bad. Ryan Patten, great second string, 127, 345 up. 115 average for the 101 league bowler. James Burke, 329. Nice finish, 117. And Joe Moose.
But it's tough.
Team Chris Curley, 261. Nathan Rubyck, 306. And Moose,
Oh, yeah.
314. Let's talk to Angel. Got a couple more here for you. Here, Willie Merrill,
Was in Wakefield for a little while.
91 average, over his average, all three strings. 284, Becca Vestal, trying to get back in the game. 262, Angel Figueroa Sr., the Turbines named after, 328. The three. And wrapping up, John Fazio, 95 third string, 284. Harry Pretty, 98 third string, 272. And Joe Cennami, look at those second and third strings, 123, 125, 357 for him. And let's talk to Angel before we sign off. Angel. Angel, great tournament, great turnout.
Yep.
I know you're encouraged by this one. Well over $600 raised for your family. I know it's a tough time for you, holiday season, but great spirit here overall classy people here today. Everybody gave it their all. I'm really encouraged by Richard Lerman, who's a 90 bowler. He got the high single today, 140.
Wow,
We saw some
nice.
incredible scores. Where's Richard? Is Richard still here? Richard Lerman? Richard Lerman here? Come on down. Angel, tell the viewers about what happened and what this is all about today.
It's all about my father-in-law, and I thank everybody for coming here, and Willie for getting this nice thing for me. Everybody signed it. Big guy over here throwing a big string. Thank you everybody for showing up for it.
And I put the wild signature next to my name too for you, by the way.
Oh, all right.
All right. All right, congratulations, Angel Figueroa Sr. Congratulations.
Yep.
Let's bring in Richard Lerner. Now, when I first saw that shirt, I said, oh, you got to play the stringing guitars, and you played out the string in the first of one. What are you doing? You're a 90 bowler, and you got a 140. What's wrong with you?
I have no idea what's wrong with me.
There might be a drug test afterwards.
I think we need to take a look, or I might have a horseshoe stuck somewhere where it doesn't belong.
For those who don't know you, tell the viewers about you, how you got started, and what got you interested in Candlepin bowling.
Sure. I grew up in Malden, and we had a lot of Candlepin lanes in Malden. Loved bowling back there. Hadn't bowled for many, many years. Moved up to Tewksbury. They opened up a Wamisit Lanes, and got started bowling back into bowling over there, and really enjoyed it. It's a lot of fun. And I found the Candlepin Network, online, loved it, started watching that, and
Candlepin Bowling Network.
the Candlepin Bowling Network. It's an awesome network, by the way. So, and here I am.
And we got the Sunday Pro League tomorrow at Bekah Vestal there, Amanda Caron there tomorrow also.
Oh, where's that going to be?
Exeter Lanes.
Oh, nice. All right, I'll have to come check it out.
So can you give me a 3-letter word that starts with a W, ends with a W, has an O in the middle for your 140 first string and 74 pins over your average?
Wow.
All right, congratulations, Richard Lerman.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. So this is a special presentation of the Figueroa Family Fun Memorial Match for Metro Bowl Peabody, Mass. Paul Grant saying so long for now. Thank you for watching this great game of Candlepin Bowling.
Did you ever watch the reels?
Should we wait?